So I've just brought my thread up just there, and we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're going to use copper passing thread, and I've just put this into 6 pieces. So it's gone from end to end, back up and down, so that it forms 6 pieces all together. So these little loops at the end, they just need to all be the same length. So this is where we're going to be starting, and we're going to lay those down just there. And instead of couching over 2 pieces flat, we're actually going to be couching over the 6 pieces all together. So just need to attach that together and just make sure that I have that at the right angle that I want it at, which is about there. So once you've got that down there, you just need to make sure that we're going to come up in our leather just at the end of the split that we cut. Okay, so we're just going to come up at that split, and we're just going to take those 6, make sure you're catching all of those loops, and then take that down, back down to the fabric. Okay, it's not quite forming over that end there like that. Okay, so you need to pull that, and then you need to pull that tight. Okay, so his leg's going to go just like that. Now what you need to bear in mind is, where is that foot going? So you might want to look at your tracing, and you might want to just place that there, and his foot is almost starts straight away outside of the egg. Okay, so we're just going to bring that foot out. So I'm just going to do another stitch over here, really close to the egg, just to secure all those first 2 stitches in place. Okay, so that's up and down, and that's secured into place now. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to take our threads and we need to split them off. Okay, so we've got 2 over here, we've got 2 over here. Now they're just caught at the bottom, so I'm just going to snip the loops to split those up. Okay, just going to bring that down, so we've got 2 there and 2 there, and we're going to stitch over those at the angle that our webbed foot is going at. So this is going to come over here like this, and we're just going to stitch over it. It's just a little foot, it's not a really big foot. Okay, and then we want to just put another little stitch quite close together, and then we're going to plunge those down. Okay, now this one is coming over this way, so we're going to again do a stitch there and another little stitch at what is almost the end of those toes. Okay, because they're not very long and they're not very big, so his legs just popped out of the bottom of that egg, and then we're just going to put one little stitch just up this center one here. Okay, like that. Right, and that just forms a nice little area, and then all we need to do then is plunge each one of those ends. So we're going to take our plunging needle, we're going to take the bottom one there, going to thread that needle through like that, although I might need to just poke it down first. So we're going to actually poke it down just there, thread the needle, so using the passing one so it passes nice and neatly and easily through the eye. Okay, and then we're just going to take that down through the fabric like that, and then this one this one's just going to come slightly past it and slightly over it, because they do have a little bit of a claw, do chicks, as do all chickens and cockerels. So we want to create a little claw with our passing thread. Okay, just like that. Okay, so that's our first little one. And we're going to do our second one, which is just going to be about there. Okay, just need to snip the loop away, because at the moment we have a loop. Okay, poke that through the eye of our needle just there, and take it down through the fabric. Okay, so that's our first one, and then just again, just slightly over and past that last one. I'm going to take this one through the fabric. Okay, and then pull that all the way down, and then that'll fall a nice little claw just there. Okay, and then again we're going to plunge one of them just there, and then we'll do the other one a little bit longer. Okay, just like that. Okay, so that's our first claw. Now I can just see that little tacking stitch there, so I'm just going to make sure that I clip that away and clip it away there as well. Okay, and then we're just going to do the other side exactly the same. Okay, need to make sure you secure these all off at the back. Okay, so again, I'm just going to do a stitch just here where our other leg is, and we're going to attach this thread down just like that over the 6 pieces, and then we're going to secure the end. That's just gone loopy over there. Just need to take that off, make sure that that loop is over there. It's just fell off the whole thing. Okay, so make sure that that's up there like that. Pull it down now. Okay, so about there. And we're going to come up in our little area here that we've slit into our leather already. And we're going to stitch back down into that little area there through all those 3 loops. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Just make sure I catch those all in before I go back down where I need to go. Okay, and that's formed nicely over those loops, and then I'm just going to pull that in nice and tight. Okay, so again, I'm going to just go over that to make sure we secure that in place. Okay, and that doesn't then lift as we're doing our little claw areas. Okay, so that's one, and then I'm just going to snip those loops away down here, and again we're going to split this off. So we've got 2 clear pieces going over there. Okay, we've got 2 going over here, and then 2 in the middle. Okay, so holding on to that now, I want to bring these ones around, because the claw is just after it comes out of the egg. So we've got our first stitch here, and then we'll have a second stitch over that claw area. Okay, and then we'll do the same on the other side. And then we can plunge them, and then we're done. And that'll be our little Easter egg chick. So 1, 2, okay, and then you want one more that's going to go in that centre, so it holds those centre ones nice and flush to the background. Okay, and then we just need to plunge. There we go. So that's our ones in there. I'm going to plunge each one down now. So we're going to take the first one down just here, this one, which is the bottom one, take it down to the back. Okay. Like that. And then again, we're going to just stitch past that so it forms a nice little claw shape. So we're going to poke that in through that nice big eye in the passing needle, take it down through the fabric, and then we've got a nice little claw there. And then again on this side, just down here with our lower one, just going to take that down to the back. Okay, just make sure those are tight, and then we're going to bring our next one down just here, take that through the eye of the needle like so, take it down a little bit more, just makes it much easier for pulling it through. Okay, so there's our little claw, and then again we're going to take one down just here. Okay, and then we're going to take the other one down just that little bit further, and it forms that nice little claw shape. Okay, so we're going to just take that one just past that one there. Okay, like that. And there you go. There is our little Easter chick.